Metropolitan Archbishop. The title metropolitan comes from the Greek word metropolis, meaning mother city. In the early centuries, Christianity spread first through major cities. These cities became centers for surrounding towns. The bishop of the main city naturally took on a coordinating role over nearby bishops. That bishop became known as the metropolitan. A metropolitan archbishop presides over an ecclesiastical province, which is a group of dioceses. His own diocese is called an archdiocese. The other dioceses are called suffragan dioceses. Historically, the metropolitan had real authority, confirming bishops, calling regional councils, and handling appeals. Over time, much of that authority was clarified and limited by canon law. Today, a metropolitan archbishop still has a role of oversight and unity, but his power is mostly supervisory. He ensures that faith and discipline are maintained, but he does not run the daily affairs of other dioceses. He is identified by the pallium, a white wool band worn over the shoulders, given by the Pope as a sign of communion with Rome. Major Archbishop. The title Major Archbishop is relatively modern, but the reality behind it is ancient. It developed in the Eastern Catholic churches, which follow Eastern Christian traditions while being in communion with the Pope. Historically, these churches were often led by patriarchs, but in some cases, Rome hesitated to grant the full title of patriarch, often for political or ecumenical reasons. Instead, the church created the title Major Archbishop. A major archbishop governs his church almost exactly like a patriarch. He oversees bishops, calls synods, and governs a whole Eastern Catholic Church sui juris, meaning a self-governing church within Catholic communion. The main difference is symbolic and legal. A patriarch is elected and then simply informs the Pope. A major archbishop is elected and must receive confirmation from the Pope before taking office. Today, major archbishops lead large Eastern Catholic churches, such as the Syro-Malabar and Ukrainian Greek Catholic churches. In daily life, their authority is nearly identical to that of patriarchs. Patriarch. The word patriarch means father ruler. This is one of the oldest titles in Christianity. In the early church, certain cities held exceptional importance: Rome, Constantinople, Alexandria, Antioch, and Jerusalem. The bishops of these cities became patriarchs because they presided over vast regions and were linked to apostolic origins. Patriarchs were not invented by councils overnight. Their authority grew organically as Christianity spread and organization became necessary. A patriarch oversees an entire patriarchal church, usually with its own liturgy, law, and traditions. He governs together with a synod of bishops. In the Catholic Church today, most patriarchs are Eastern Catholic patriarchs. The Pope himself is also Patriarch of the Latin Church, though this title is rarely emphasized. Patriarchs hold great honor and real authority within their churches, but they remain in communion with the Pope, who serves as the universal point of unity. Primate. Primate is one of the most misunderstood titles. Unlike patriarch or metropolitan, a primate usually does not govern a territory directly. The title arose in medieval Europe, where one archbishop in a country was given precedence over others, often because of history, age, or political importance. For example, the Archbishop of Canterbury became primate of all England. In Catholic contexts, similar titles existed. A primate's role was mostly honorary, though in the past it sometimes came with privileges like presiding at national councils or acting as a spokesperson for the church in a country. Today, the title primate is almost entirely symbolic. It confers precedence of honor, not jurisdiction. A primate does not outrank other archbishops in authority. It is a reminder of historical influence, not a command structure. Cardinal bishop. The term cardinal comes from the Latin cardo, meaning hinge. Cardinals were meant to be key supports of the Church of Rome. Originally, cardinals were clergy of the city of Rome, deacons, priests, and bishops who assisted the Pope. Over time, cardinals were divided into three orders: cardinal deacons, cardinal priests, and cardinal bishops. Cardinal bishops are the highest order among cardinals. Historically, they were the bishops of the suburbicarian diocese, the diocese surrounding Rome. These bishops had a special closeness to the Pope. Today, cardinal bishops still hold the highest rank within the College of Cardinals. Some oversee suburbicarian sees, while others, like Eastern Catholic patriarchs who are made cardinals, are assigned the rank without a Roman diocese. Their main role, like all cardinals, is to advise the Pope and elect a new Pope in a conclave. The title does not add sacramental power. It adds responsibility and proximity to the center of the Church.